The Seattle Seahawks are NFC West champions for the first time since 2020, and they are the #1 seed for the first time since 2014 after they beat the San Francisco 49ers 13-3 at Levi Stadium. Terry Holloman joins me in the Hawk Zone to break this one down like you always do, my friend. Great to see you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Yeah, I'm inspired by everything you just said, by the way. I want to put that out there.
Thank you.
Yeah, I want to go do some cool stuff.
And we will.
Good.
And the Seahawks are about to do cool stuff.
The coolest.
How important was this win? How are you feeling? I'm on a high right now.
It's so good. I'm on a high. I'm going to be on a high for the next entire week because we have a bye. We don't have anything else to do but be high, right? So it was a big win for everybody in the Pacific Northwest, from here to Yakima and everywhere in between. Everybody was fired up this weekend.
I know, and we actually got to see each other out in the wild. We both went to the same place to watch the Seahawks game, and it was awesome to see you out there.
So completely unplanned, and it was just amazing. We're like, Terry, Kelly, yes, I place. Oh, my God. Yeah,
yes.
It was fun.
And it was because of us, I feel like, and our good
100%.
energy that we won.
100%.
The Seahawks have been the #1 seed 3 times before, and each time they made it all the way to the Super Bowl. With this group, how confident are you of their chances to really just have a repeat?
Well, I have a saying in life, Kelly.
Okay.
And it goes with this, it goes with so many things. If it happens one time, it could be luck. If it happens 2 times, it could be a coincidence. If it happens 3 times, that's just the way it is, right? So it's happened 3 times, it's gonna happen again. These guys are going all the way. You know, when you get to this level of professional football in the NFL, numbers don't lie. Like the trends play out. And so I think that these guys are playing so well. When you have a team that's done this 3 times in the past, I think it's going to happen again.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I love it. Numbers don't lie. Saturday's game was also a defensive beatdown of the 49ers, which I love to see.
Yes.
How did we get it done? What can you tell me about this defense?
Well, again, it's just like we've been saying all season long. This defense is special. These guys come out and they play hard, an incredible team defense every single week. They're one of the top defenses in every single statistical category there is in the National Football League. And we saw them this past week. And again, you look at the score being 13-3.
Right.
The score didn't play out to how dominant that this game was. The defense kept shutting these guys down. The offense stayed in the game just enough to get that win. But it felt like, honestly, if you were watching this game, that San Francisco was never really in it.
Yeah, I just was shocked that, I mean, not shocked because our defense is so good, but they never got a touchdown.
Yes.
The way that Purdy's been playing, I was shocked by that.
Oh, 100%.
I also want to talk, too, about the defense. Have we landed on a nickname? Because my dad, shout out to Papa Hansen, has a nickname that he wants to stick.
Oh, I'm dying to hear it. What is it?
Defense of Doom.
D-O-D.
D-O-D.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
Defense
Okay.
of Doom. I can roll with that, Papa Hansen.
But I also hear Dark Side is something like to be called. Do you have any ideas?
Yeah. So I've heard a bunch of the guys on the D-line saying Dark Side. I've heard some of the fans have come out and said they want to call these guys the Swarm because they swarm.
Oh,
like you watch these guys on defense, they're swarming to the ball. But something that I've heard these guys talk about for even the last year, maybe more than a year, is they say the mob. I don't know if you've seen that. They call themselves the Mob, and it's M-O-B. And that stands,
A little bit of L-O-B?
No, a little bit L-O-B, but it stands for Mission Over BS. If you see these guys, they'll talk about it, mission over BS. So I want to call these guys the Mob. Like, wouldn't that be cool? You see a poster of them all dressed up like the Godfather, you know, the Mob.
It's not bad. All of these ideas are good, but you know I have to vote for my dad's pick. We have to go.
We can rock with that.
Yeah, we can rock with that. I want to talk about the offense too. We left some points on the board, but we still did enough to secure the win, like you're saying. So what are the key areas that you feel like our offense really needs to tighten up moving forward?
Well, all season long, we've been talking about the running game and how they needed to improve there. They actually did a pretty good job this past weekend. In my opinion, that's one of the keys to success. They ran the ball very well against the 49ers, which they haven't been able to do in the past. K9 had an incredible day. Charbonnet had one of his best days. We saw him score the touchdown in the game that really put us ahead, right? And so I think running the ball continually over the next couple of weeks is going to be key to them moving forward in the playoffs. And again, we have to keep getting that ball to JSN, which is really a no-brainer, right? You have the best wide receiver in the NFL. Keep feeding them the ball. And I think that really one of the keys to this game was Cooper Kupp. And he only had 2 catches, but they were very, very important catches. So
yeah, and just the way he is with all the players on the sidelines, like, Coach, you can tell he's just so well respected, and he's been just an amazing addition to the team.
Oh, he's Unc.
Yeah.
He's Unc in the room, right? He's a little older, a little long in the tooth. He's
I
Unc.
like it.
Right.
Who was your player of the game? I love when we talk about this. I know you have one.
Yeah. It could have been any number of guys. Nicky Mamori had an incredible game. You talk about Boye Mafe had an incredible game. But this guy had the play of the game, and it was linebacker Drake Thomas.
Ooh.
Drake Thomas, he's been showing out all season long. This guy was an undrafted free agent in his 3rd season. He's had a couple of incredible games this year, and none was more important than this one right here. You look like the San Francisco 49ers finally got some momentum. They were moving down the field at will. It looked like they were about to score at the end of the game and put it in within 3. Big play by Drake Thomas with the interception at the goal line in the red zone, nailing the coffin.
Oh, chills. It was so amazing. So good to see. The Seahawks obviously have a bye week. How important is the rest for the players? I mean, having played yourself.
Yeah. So me personally, it's I have 2 trains of thought. So I always want to keep playing because I'm in a rhythm. I want to keep going. But you know what? I'm not a professional. So these guys know what they're doing. These guys are going to get to rest their legs. They're going to get to rest their bodies, get the treatment that they want. They're going to get a chance to study whoever it is they're going to be playing the following week. And I think it's going to be beneficial for them. You look at the teams historically that have been the number 1 seed that have had to bye. They always perform better. So it's good for the Seahawks.
Knock on wood, knock on everything. Do you have a prediction on who we're going to face too?
I don't know. It's going to be tough because there's a lot of teams, a lot of scenarios, a lot of things that could happen. Obviously, we could play the 49ers for, 4th time this season, or the Rams. And those are going to be tough games. But I honestly feel like we are going to face the Packers. And I'm okay with that. Yeah, the Packers are going to play the Bears this weekend. And, they've kind of, traded games this season. But if you ask anybody in the Midwest, they say the Packers own the Bears, and I think they're going to own them again.
Ooh, and do you like our chances versus the Packers?
I love our chances. You guys remember the last time we played the Packers here in the playoffs? Jermaine Kearse, overtime, boom, spike the ball, we go crazy, and we're going to the Super Bowl. So,
my gosh, I know. I've just said this from the jump that I'm just feeling the Super Bowl, so I don't want to jinx anything. Knock on all the wood. Thank you so much for being here, Terry. Always a blast. And no matter what, Lumen Field is going to be rocking.
It's going to be lit.
It's going to be loud.